Hi folks, today I want to share more info about 4 cameras: the Sony FX3a that is coming tomorrow, the Canon R6 Mark III, the Ricoh GRIV, and also the Fujifilm X-Half camera that will be announced very soon, also in May. And before we talk about all of that, a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss after upcoming rumors. Let's kick off with Sony. Yesterday I posted a video about possible 2 camera releases coming in May. And in the meantime, I got much more clarification from trusted sources about what's going to happen tomorrow. So Wednesday, May 7th, today is May 6th. Sony will just quickly announce the FX3a without a fanfare, without any press release and anything. Basically, it's the same camera as the Sony FX3, but with a different LCD screen. And sources explained me that basically the LCD screen of the FX3 is no more in production, so that's why Sony absolutely had to update this camera with a new LCD screen. And also, I think, a new battery charger. But that's really about it. This is not a successor of the FX3, it's just the same camera with an update so that Sony can keep producing the FX3 camera. And very important, this doesn't mean that we are not getting the FX3 too soon or sometimes this year. There is a fair chance this is going to happen, but yeah, Sony still wants to produce FX3 even if there is a FX3 2 and they had to update it. So tomorrow we are getting FX3a. We are also getting a really new camera by end of this month. Some of you readers were quite a bit pissed off with my video of yesterday because I didn't share details about this camera. I really need some time to confirm with other sources the info I got because it's quite new. There are some aspects of the camera that are new and I'm not sure about, and I don't want to spread false information about something important. And yeah, you were upset that I didn't tell you more, but my idea was to give you a positive outlook, and some of you interpreted this in a negative way. In my next video about this Sony camera, I will definitely unveil more details so that you will be happy. So keep it in mind, everything will work out at the end. But now let's talk about the other cameras. I have a new leaked image of the Fujifilm X-Half camera. You can see it here. It has been posted on fujirumors.com. This camera will be announced on May 22. It has a 1-inch vertical sensor, and we already talked about this camera. It has some quite unique features that will make it probably again a hot seller. The big question mark is if this camera will also be available in the US for pre-order, because there are some rumors that it will not be available in the US as from the start. But I'm near certain that soon there will be an agreement between US and China, and then Fujifilm will make it available to US customers too. Again, check out fujirumors.com if you want to see again the specs of this camera, but everything has been leaked, so there are no more secrets on this. The third rumor I wanted to share is about the Canon R6 Mark III, because this camera was rumored to be announced in May, but it seems to have been delayed. In the meantime, Canon Rumors posted a new set of possible specs. You can see it here. I don't know how reliable those specs are as of now, but it looks like the camera will use the same 24 megapixel sensor of the R3, and the other specs are quite reasonable and also expected to happen on the R6 Mark III, like having C-Log 3, 6K RAW, 4K 120p and so forth. And very interesting for Sony shooters. From the sources I know that saw the Sony a7 IV, Sony is awaiting the launch of the Canon R6 before to launch the Sony a7 IV. So as soon as the R6 III will be announced, we can hope that Sony will not let us wait too much time to release the Sony a7 IV. The last rumor is actually about a patent, because there is a newly published Pentax patent, Pentax and Ricoh patent, where they describe the design of a 13.8mm 3.5 aps-c lens. This would be a 21mm lens in full frame terms. This could be a sort of new GR21 camera. As you know, there has been a full frame 21mm film camera from Ricoh, and maybe the Ricoh GR4 could have this new lens design, so 21mm instead of 28mm in full frame terms. And now it's debatable if this is really going to happen, because it's a patent, so there's no guarantee that this is really going to happen. But usually patents are an indication about what the companies are thinking about, and Ricoh is definitely thinking about going more wide with the lens on the future Ricoh GR cameras. So maybe the Ricoh GR4 that could be coming later this year or maybe in 2026, we still don't know, could use this new lens design that is actually improved over the lens design of the 28mm that is in use on the Ricoh GR3, because it has a 7th element which is a spherical, so one more element, and this should help with for example, higher resolution sensor. So maybe the new Ricoh GR4 will go higher with the megapixel number, but this is still just speculation. There's a possibility that Ricoh could use a 40 megapixel sensor that is being made by Sony, and so that will be quite a jump. But all we know so far is that they're thinking about going wide-end with the 20mm lens that is quite improved over the currently available Ricoh GR3 28mm lens. So let's see, hopefully in the next months we will get some info about this camera that is quite popular. Compact cameras are selling quite hot. Ricoh is doing well, and definitely they are in no need to rush the release of a new GR4. There was a rumor last year that I got from a source that actually shared correct info about Fujifilm, saying that the GR4 would be coming first half of this year, but I think he is wrong, or maybe in the meantime Ricoh did postpone the launch, we don't know yet. So this rumor is nearly definitely wrong. What's right is that this pattern does exist, and that there might be a chance to see a wider end lens on this camera. That was about it as of today. So tomorrow for Sony FX3a, then a Fujifilm X-Half camera coming May 22. Again, the Lumix camera coming May 13, and I still didn't get an update, solid info and specs about the S12 and the S12 variant coming, and this new fast aperture standard zoom lens. So I hope that the next hours and days I will get more before the announcement, because we're really close to it. About the Canon R6 Mark III, I really don't know if it will be announced in May. Don't think so, but I don't have yet sources about this. And the Ricoh, I think the Ricoh GR4 is not coming anytime soon. In my next video, hopefully I can finally make those critics happy and share the new info about the Sony full-frame E-mount camera that is coming end of May. That is definitely something more exciting than the Sony FX3a, obviously, so that's not a big surprise. Okay, again, if you find some info on the web and you can share it, then you can contact me here using this email address and contact form. If you hear something from someone, again, use this contact form, it's anonymous. And to not miss any of the upcoming exciting rumors and possible leaks, again, subscribe to this channel and also like this video to help me in the YouTube algorithm. See you soon, folks.